Okay, I promised to make a little video, to show how to make a hollow bead at the end of the mandrel. So I'm going to do this in clear. I actually made the same video already using blue Houdini, and I think that might be, you don't really see how the bubble forms because the color is so dark. So I'm going to make a second video and do the same thing in clear, so you can maybe see a little bit better of how this all works out. So again, I make sure that the tip of the mandrel is not too blobbed up bead release, and then I heat just the end of that piece. And again, it's a little bit difficult because I'm working around the tripod and around the camera, so I can't really get the right angle here. So I try to make one coil at the end of the mandrel, about 4 to 5 millimeter, depending on what you want to do with this. So finish the first coil and then start going downwards, so to speak, and start coiling by overlapping about half of the first round. And if you want a nice round bubble, you want to lean it a little bit outwards. If you want more of a straight down bubble, then you can just coil on top of the previous coil. It's very much like doing pottery here. So I'm about of the middle of my bubble, and now I'm coiling and leaning inwards towards the inside of the previous coil. And I'm almost able to close it up here. Just keep coiling inwards and leaning inwards, and boom, there is the air trapped. And if I want a little knob at the end of the bead, you can just add a little bit more clear. It's actually kind of pretty. Then I lay the glass rod aside. I hold the mandrel in both of them. This is the way I'm holding it, if you can't see it because it's not in the frame. So this, for me personally, it's easier to balance this hollow bubble that starts getting out of control very quickly. So if I hold it with both hands, it's a little bit like being a glass blower. And you're holding onto a glow pipe. You see how the glass kind of connects? Ooh, and it's out of control. So at this point you have to just balance it, and as it firms up you can slow down, hold it down a little bit if you want to elongate it, and this is kind of the moment where you give it the final shape. So I hope you can see that here. If you still have some coils here, you can, let's see, I have the right tool, you can reheat and reshape at this point. So now I'm only focusing the heat on the neck of this bubble, and I have my little magic spoon here because it gives me the right curvature. It's a little bit easier to shape this here with a curve tool, so you can also use a regular spoon if you have one. So see, I'm trying to fuse the coils at the neck, and you can see, like, shape it and cool it off at the same time. You can heat it up a little bit, and these beads actually, if you don't have a kiln, you don't have to really worry about this. They are so thin that they don't need to be annealed. There you go. It's not the world's best bubble, but you can really see the bubble inside. So good luck with that.